Hi, welcome back to the blind LP of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path. We are now here and we are about to listen to, what's her name? Justine Courtney. In regards to, I know in the last episode we established that the victim was attacked. She had the fatal wound. She had the fatal wound before she exited that area. Yeah, sure, that helps. The hidden floor. Alright, before she escaped the hidden floor, she had already been attacked. And now, we are about to listen to Courtney contradict us, I guess. Alright. When the body was found, there were 3 wounds in Miss Crane's chest. I'm sure you're well aware what kind of wounds these were, right? Yes, she was stabbed in the heart with a 3-pronged candelabra or something. Is there any person who could survive such an injury? Please take a close look at the autopsy report. Can you still say the same thing after reading it? I'll take you up on your offer. That's not the autopsy. Where's the autopsy? Okay, check. Okay. The victim's body was discovered in the PIC meeting room, etc. The cause of death was stab wounds to the left chest with a candelabra. Head wound was post-mortem. Burn mark on victim's hand. That was a burn mark? No, that was blood. Which hand? This hand? That was blood, right? Okay. Oh, no. Huh. Well done, Justine. With this, Mr. Edgeworth I will offer a rebuttal, of course. Why would you do that? Didn't you hear what Justine just said? Of course I did. And I still plan to object to it. It's not fair. You're always opposing me at every turn. It was never my intention to oppose you. Huh? Really? It's simply not worth my time. I see. So that's how it is. Yup. After all, I'm the best. There's enough, you know. You're embarrassing your father, you see. Huh? What do you mean, Pops? You stopped him for a reason, or is it just me overthinking it? Okay, let's press that. 3 wounds. That sounds rather painful. Indeed. We must punish the culprit accordingly. Okay, do not listen to what she says. Judge Courtney, please continue your reasoning. Very well. She had 3 wounds. I'm sure you're well aware what kind of wounds. Why don't you ask Sebastian instead? Of course, Sebastian knows all about it. Huh? Me? Yeah, I know everything. Sure. He's obviously lying. Sebastian, maybe you should sneak a peek at the autopsy report, you know. Let's see here. The fatal wound was caused by the candelabra. Oh, so that's how it was. Oh my god, Sebastian. The cause of the wound was just as Sebastian said. Sure. Okay. So the cause of death was a stab wound to the heart. Is that correct? Wait. Yes, the candelabra would pierce right into her heart. Since this was Dr. Young's medical opinion, it must be the truth. Wait. The coroner's medical opinion follows my own opinion, therefore it's perfect. I don't know why, but it sounds suspicious, but I'm not sure why. I certainly cannot ignore the autopsy reports, however. Hey, don't ignore my opinion! However, if the cause of death was a stab wound to the victim's chest, wouldn't it contradict that piece of evidence? Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Oh, he's totally ignoring me. Justine, say something. Yes, I will not allow you to ignore my reasoning. Is there any person who could survive such an injury? Stabbed in the heart. What contradicts it? Okay, we're gonna look at the body again. Am I missing something? It's weird. Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's... Okay. Okay, we shall read this properly. Stab wounds to the left chest with a candelabra. Okay, so far it sounds right. Head wound was post-mortem, burn mark on victim's hand. It didn't say whether it was instantaneous. Stab wounds to the left chest. I mean, it looks correct. What does it contradict with? Stab wounds to the left chest. What? Oh my god, what? Wait. Okay, her whole left side is covered with blood, but this thing is only partially covered in blood. Oh, did we settle that? I think we settled that already. Left chest. Well, I mean, no. I think she was stabbed somewhere else first, because if not, she wouldn't be walking, I think. Yeah? Let's press this first. At the very least, we cannot be certain that she died instantly, yes. Even if she still had a little bit of life left, I doubt she would have held on for long. Can people survive after being stabbed in the chest? In some cases, maybe they can. Although maybe they can't. So in the end, which one is it? No such human exists. If you think they do, then first. Okay. Just to be sure, according to the autopsy report, the stab wounds to the left chest caused a fatality. Correct. The autopsy report itself is the foundation for my reasoning. In other words, I just have to shatter that foundation, right? I don't find that amusing at all. I look forward to seeing you try. Nevertheless, please take a close look at the autopsy report before you make a rebuttal. Show me that your reasoning is not just mere conjecture. Very well. Mr. H-Well? We'll be fine, Kay. There's nothing for you to worry about. Evidence that the victim was alive after the incident. If I can just find that, Kay will be. Okay, look. Didn't we present that photo before? Proof that we presented a photo before. Stone off from the victim's fingerprints and blood were found on the hood. On the hood. So I'm thinking it's either... No. A blood stain was found on the hidden leaf. No, not that one. These, right? No? Wrong. Uh-oh. Judge Courtney, could you take a look at this piece of evidence? Uh-oh. I'm afraid I cannot accept that piece of evidence. I do not believe it has any relation to my testimony. Okay. As I expected, she's nothing like Sebastian. Stabbed in the heart with a 3-prong... Maybe I presented it at the wrong side. Yeah, maybe it's this one. Oh, no. Okay. Is there any person who could survive after such an injury? Well, worn by the victim. The victim's fingerprints and blood were found on the hood. I could go for... I don't know. Okay. I'll present the red raincoat. The red raincoat. I mean, the bloodstain was found inside. The killer hit the victim. A bloodstain was found inside. Oh my goodness. Okay, no. We must prove that she's still alive after the stab. I could present one of these. Worn by the victim. The victim's fingerprints and blood were found. Yep. Just presented the wrong evidence at the right evidence at the wrong place. Chairman DeBest, do you know what this is? It seems to be a red raincoat. How about it, Courtney? The victim, Miss Green, was wearing this earlier. Prosecutor Edgeworth, must I repeat my explanation to you all over again? I suppose it just might come to that. Judge Courtney, answer me this. This red raincoat was stained with blood. Do you happen to remember where specifically those bloodstains were located? Of course I do. They were on the hood. Wait, it can't be. Huh? What does this mean? Judge Courtney, were there other bloodstains besides the ones on the hood? None were detected. Don't you think it's strange? The victim died from a stab wound to the chest. In that case, there should have been bloodstains on the front of the raincoat. Oh, okay. However, the only blood they found was on the hood. This is a huge contradiction. Okay, I wasn't thinking of that. The wound on the victim's head is no ordinary wound. After all, the victim sustained this wound before she was stabbed in the chest. It does appear that way, doesn't it? The victim first suffered a head wound. If she had already been stabbed in the chest, the raincoat would have been stained with blood. So that means she was wearing the raincoat already. And then someone removed the raincoat and then stabbed her? What? Therefore, it is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered a head wound. Okay, so the order of the wounds would be first the head, followed by the chest. Who did the post-mortem anyway? However, does that really change the situation? With this, a contradiction is born, one that overturns all of our assumptions up until now. Is the change really that great? I look forward to hearing it. Well then, this contradiction, why don't you show it to me? With evidence. Oh crap. Oh dear. Which piece of evidence shows the contradiction that arises from the order of the wounds? The contradiction that arises from the order of the wounds? If the head was hit first, and then she was stabbed, do I need to look at the raincoat again? There's no blood here. I mean, it's all red, but there's no blood on the head. This? Because if you wear the raincoat, it's gonna be hard to tear it off? I guess not. Well, I have absolutely no idea what you're trying to say. I'm sorry, me too. Why? Same here. Me too. Yeah, you don't understand anything. It's unthinkable that her chest was stabbed. It is unthinkable that her chest was stabbed before she suffered a head wound, okay? And thus a major contradiction is born within that piece of evidence. Help me. No! On the contrary, Judge Courtney, if the victim sustained her head wound before she was stabbed in the chest, a huge contradiction arises. No! I don't know. Okay. Well, it contradicts this because the autopsy says the head wound was post-mortem. I mean, that's all. Yeah, okay. This is the autopsy report written by Dr. Young. According to this, the head wound was post-mortem. But But that's not what the raincoat shows. Exactly. It's the exact opposite, so we need to bring Dr. Bonnie Young in. Bailiff, hurry and summon Dr. Bonnie Young at once. Until we hear what she has to say, we cannot close the curtains on this case. Okay, let's bring her in. Yes, madam. Understood. Dr. Young is a busy person. It will take some time for her to arrive. In the meantime, let us try viewing this case from another angle. There's something that's been on my mind. One of the key figures in this case, the conductor. We still don't know who that person is. I'm looking at you. For some reason. I mean, I shouldn't be suspicious of you, but still. That was weird. Your conductor movements was weird. It could be a red herring, but yeah. Now that you mention it here, even after our investigation, we still have no idea who it is. The conductor has come up time and time again during this hearing. However, at this point in time, their identity remains a mystery. How about it? Do you have any ideas? I'm still not sure at the moment. However, there is someone I have in mind. Sebastian? A certain individual involved with this case who might know something about it. Who's that? His father. Yeah. Place the best. I demand your testimony. What? It's not gonna be so easy. Don't say such a stupid thing. Why would you suspect Pops? Are you trying to cast suspicions towards the chairman of the PIC? Do you understand what that means? Status and prestige mean nothing before the truth. That man is trying to pin the crime on Kay. The evidence that was in Kay's possession, the ticket stub, the mask, the corsage. These items did not come into her possession of her own volition. By some method, that man purposely implanted them on her personage. It is hard to believe such a sudden accusation, but I'll ask just in case. Why would he do that? Obviously to direct suspicion towards Kay. I succeeded in drawing out those words from him earlier. Mr. Chairman, your response? Are you too shocked to speak? And what of it? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said what of it? You say that you drew out some words from me, but you don't have a shred of proof, you know. No one else heard it but you. It just doesn't work like that, you see? Or do you have something else? You know, some kind of basis for your argument? This confidence, he's also showed it at the cell. Oh. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I would like you to explain once more. I trust we have your permission, Mr. Chairman. But of course, I'm pretty interested in this matter myself, you know. I'd like to know just what part of me seems criminal to Edgeworth. There's no one as honest as I am, you see. How can he say that with a straight face? Let's start from the top. The fact that the auction was held in this room is a cause for suspicion. This is the PIC meeting room. I imagine it would be difficult for non-members to enter. That's why all the members have keycards, you know. I think we can assume that multiple auctions have been held here before. Therefore, suspecting a member of the PIC would be possible. The best? Yes, because the conductor had to have been a PIC member. Sebastian... Wait, no! What? What was that all about? What do I do, Pops? I just helped the enemy. Oh, Sebastian really is an idiot, you know. But you see, Edgeworth, I'm not the only one with access, you know. Indeed, there are 11 members in the PIC. Even if we rule out the victim, Miss Crane, there are still 10 potential suspects. Can I see all of them? It's not me. But it could have been the chairman, right? I don't know who it is, but whoever it is should just come forward. Yes, everyone just calm down, you know. Edgeworth, is that all you got? Where's evidence to suspect me? Oh, so you've fallen silent. But you've gone too far, you see. I won't forgive you anymore. It's too late for regrets, you know. I'm a very important man, you see. Former Chief Prosecutor and Chairman of the PIC. It's fine if you're not prepared to face a fire, you know, cause you see. Okay. Either way, it won't make any difference. Oh man, he has maniacal eyes, psychotic eyes. Cause I'm gonna bully you. You've been rambling on for quite a while about the most trivial details, you know? Like the location of the murder, the order of the wounds, and what else was there? It just doesn't matter, you know? Cause you see, none of that means anything, you know? Think about it. We've got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. That's all that matters, you see? She'll even get a lighter sentence with her confession, you know? I bet my voice is irritating you. Now then, if there are any contradictions, be my guest. How can that be considered a testimony? There must be a contradiction somewhere. That person, he's very important, isn't he? Mr. Edgeworth, it's alright. Let's just give up. Surely I must have killed her. I can't even remember it, no. Don't be tied down by your muddled memories. If you want to believe in something. Believe in me? Believe in me? Okay. Believe in your own innocence. Believe in me, okay. Believe in me who believes in you. But my opponent is a PIC chairman. Taking him down won't be easy, however, the truth will prevail. He has underestimated me. If I can take advantage of that. Okay, let's save first. I didn't see anything suspicious. You've been rambling on for quite a while. If these trivial details create contradictions in the case, we cannot call it the truth. It's fine as long as the rest of the case makes sense, you know. Every case is going to have a small contradiction or two, you see. But if we get bogged down by the details, we won't be able to arrest the criminal. Trials would go on forever, you see. You of all people should understand, you know. I don't. That's why I'm asking you. Young folks these days. Anyways, you were rambling on about stuff. Okay. Like the location of the murder. The autopsy report. And the questions about the conductor. Were you even listening? Talk is cheap, you know. I was listening, you see. But I didn't think much of it, you know. You didn't think much of it even after I brought up all those issues. Perhaps your judgment needs to be questioned rather than my ability as a prosecutor. That's a good one, Edgeworth. But you see, it just doesn't matter because none of that means anything. What do you mean by that? How can you say... Okay, I choked. How can you say it doesn't matter? Are you trying to suppress the truth? Well, you see, it simply doesn't matter as much as you say it does, you know? See? Oh my goodness, seriously. Edgeworth, you're only saying it matters to avoid the real issue here. Okay, think about it. We've got the suspect herself saying she killed the victim. It may be true she confessed, however that does not make it the truth. She is suffering from memory loss, so we must question the credibility of her testimony. There we go. Even if you say that, you know it still won't solve anything. What good will it do to deny her confession? Sounds like nonsense to me. Wanna try asking her again? I think she'll just say that she's the murderer again though. Very well, let's try asking her again, one last time. I'd like to hear from Kay herself whether or not she is the culprit. Huh? From me? Will that be alright? If this goes poorly, it will be quite unfavorable for you. I do not mind, however, I shall ask Kay the question myself. I moved to tears, you know. Oh, how touching, you know. How very touching. Fine then, I'll let you ask her. However, I have one condition. If all this proves to be a waste of time, it's never a waste of time. Will prove us right. That will be the end of it. How's that sound? The end of the hearing. Yes. It seems you can be smart ones in the world, Sebastian. In other words, you see, if she confesses again, Kate Faraday will be found beyond a shadow of doubt. Guilty. Yep, it's a fine idea. Guilty beyond a shadow of doubt. Yeah, that's right. It's harsh. But either way, if I do nothing, she'll be declared guilty. K. Yes. I know what I'm asking of you is unreasonable, but please, I want you to answer me. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. Do you remember anything? Anything that would prove your innocence? Why? Why would you go that far for me? I can't do it. I'm sorry. No, yes you can. I'm too scared to remember. Because I might have done something even worse. If that were the case, I would only make things worse for you, Miss Ajima. Kate Faraday must have been a despicable criminal. Someone who betrayed your trust. Don't worry. We've only known each other for a short while. But I know you very well. Okay. I'd even say that I know you better than yourself now that you've lost your memories. Oh my god, I need to save. No! Oh! You cannot possibly be the culprit because your true identity is... Are you... What? No! Okay. Is this a trick question? Is this a trick question? You cannot possibly be the culprit because your true identity is... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. Is this a trick question? Is it? You cannot possibly be the culprit because your true identity is... the victim? I don't know. I am scared. I'm scared. Someone walked towards her from behind the stand. I am very scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Please don't do this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh! Wait! No! Wait! Excuse me? Was torn off from the victim's clothes. It was found on her, right? A cloth decoration shaped like a purple flower. Is she the conductor? Oh! Oh, whoa, wait, no. Just go for it. Okay, I would like it. No, okay, fine. I'm gonna reload that. Alright. Give me a moment. Okay, alright. I was overthinking it. Okay. Ya tak rasa. Yeah, okay. Okay. That was silly. The great thief Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu is a noble thief who would never stoop to murder. No, it's useless. After all, no matter what, that memory still remains. This image that's stuck in my head, I just can't get rid of it. But you only saw her lying down. That means I must have. There's no clear evidence to prove that you're the culprit besides your own confession. Remember what I said. You must believe in yourself. Or perhaps you cannot trust my words. No, that's not it. It's because you are trying to save someone like me. You've already lost so much, all for my sake. I can't bear it anymore. Please just give up. This is very not Kay. I see now. I thought it was strange. The reason you were acting like you wanted to be found guilty. Because you wanted Kay to be found guilty? Oh, okay. Was because you were concerned about me. I don't know, I'm just suspicious of everyone at the moment. That is just like you, Kay. It's because you're a good person, Mr. Edgeworth. Unfortunately, I may fall short of your expectations. I'm not trying to be a good person. No matter how much you may want me to give up, I'll keep trying to save you. That is the nature of who I am. Whether or not it is a burden for you is none of my concern. Oh. Kay, believe in yourself once more. You are a noble red thief. What you should be doubting is your memory of commenting the mother. That is my wish above all else. Please. What? No, oops. Okay, come on, remember. Yeah, okay. She fainted. Okay. Oh, she didn't faint. Okay. Look at her eyes. What is it? Did you remember something? If you remember something now, oh, it'd be like a bad movie. Bull. What? What? Bull? You should just say that. Bull! Prosecutor Edgeworth, please ask her to clarify. Well, Kay, what do you mean by bull? I remember now. The person in the red raincoat that had that with her. Oh, a bull. Okay. Alright. I thought she just changed personalities. The stuffed bull doll. I'm certain of it. Is that true, defendant? Yes, Your Honor. The court hereby accepts this defendant's statement as a new piece of testimony. Well, Courtney accepts that, and she accepts that quite quickly somehow. Quit messing around, Courtney. The testimony like that cannot be accepted, you know. Your objection has been noted, sir. However, testimony is about the victim's belongings has been lacking up until now. Nevertheless, you know, her vague memories cannot be trusted, you know. Her memories are vague. That would be bad for us as well. Didn't you say this earlier yourself, Mr. Chairman? Or are you on our side after all? Since we have the suspect's confession, we don't need to worry about the trivial details. If we decide to doubt her memories, then we must also doubt her confession, which is the main foundation of our case. Yeah. Yep. Are you willing to do that, sir? Oh, you're right. Well, never mind then. I shall leave it to you. Thank you very much. We did it. It was touch and go for a while there though. However, those words of Judge Courtney just now, yeah, she's on our side. It almost feels as if she's on our side, yeah. Prosecutor Edgeworth, do you know anything about this stuffed animal? The stuffed animal Kay spoke of must have been this. We found it in the storeroom. It is believed to be one of the items for the auction. This is... Do you know something about it, Justine? No, it's just a bit different from what I imagined. Suspicious. Indeed, it's certainly not what I would have expected the victim to be carrying. Let's examine every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. The blood. I see blood there. Hey, is that blood? Or is it just a... what's that? Yep. A cherry blossom petal is stuck in its soft fur. Speaking of which, there were also some stuck on the red raincoat. A cherry tree! Wasn't there one blooming on the viewing platform? Yes, it seems safe to assume this was taken outside. However, why would the victim be carrying something like this? Oh, is there more? Oh. There should be another horn here. There you go. The left horn is missing. There's a hole in the stuffed animal. It seems this hole is where the horn is inserted into. I guess its head isn't just stuffed with cotton. I wonder what's inside. Perhaps I should examine the other side. Okay. 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 Is this Taurus? Is this Taurus? The right horn seems to be fine, but the entire balance feels a bit off. This horn? It looks like you can move it. Okay, do it. What? Okay. Okay. What was that buzzing sound? I don't know. It seems this toy is equipped with with a recording device. Oh. And he knows something. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. Oh. Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. Okay. Is this the moment of the murder? Who could have recorded something like this? That's a good point. That's a very good point. This is. There ain't no doubt about it. This here was what I heard. We cannot verify when these voices were recorded. It's also possible that they are unrelated to the case at all. Oh, I missed it. Something. The talk wash, I'm telling ya, that right there was the conversation that I heard. The victim was holding on to it, right? I reckon it must have been recorded when she got attacked. It was recording before she got attacked. That certainly is a possibility. However, your testimony alone is insufficient. I require something with a little more credibility. Again, her words, it almost sounds as if she's trying to give me advice. Judge Courtney, there is no mistake that those voices were from the incident. Please recall the audio that was recorded by the stuffed animal. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. If we compare this part of the recording with a certain piece of evidence, we can prove it. Shows that the recording took place during the moment of the crime. I don't know. A burn, right? Yeah, one of them has a burn mark. That would be the victim. The victim has a burn mark. Yeah, burn mark. Yeah. There you go. The autopsy report? And exactly what part of the autopsy report shows that? Am I supposed to pinpoint? This part shows that the recording took place during the moments of the crime. That. Okay. I remember clearly what that voice said. You can't hide that burn from me. On the victim's hand there was a burn mark. Indeed, it just happened to match up, you see? But what of it? According to case testimony, the victim had been holding the stuffed animal, and it just happened to record a characteristic of the victim, namely the burn. That's just a coincidence. I mean, it could happen, right? I do not think so. It is hard to believe that all of this is simply a coincidence. The voices on the stuffed animal were most likely recorded during the incident. One of these voices must belong to the true culprit. From what we've heard, it must have been the one who was doing most of the talking. But what's the point? In the end, we still can't tell their gender or identity, you know? Indeed, because they had been using voice changes, it can't be helped. But we know who's the victim. It seems the situation has become quite clear. The conversation Miss Hart overheard was between the culprit and Miss Crane. This is what I've been telling you from the start. And from this, we will understand a new fact. Please enlighten us then. I trust you have no objections, Mr. Chairman. Do what you want. According to Miss Hart's testimony just before the incident, 2 people came up from the auction hall using the lift. It must have been the conductor and one of the auction guests. They probably went there to settle the payment after winning a bid. And then it was there that the crime was carried out. Since the auction continued after the crime took place, we are led to a single truth. No! The culprit is the conductor, the culprit is Jill Crane, the victim was the conductor. Culprit is the conductor. The culprit is Jill Crane. The victim was the conductor. Oh, I can save! The culprit is the conductor. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Since the conductor was the only one who could keep the auction going, we can conclude that the deceased victim could not have been the conductor. Okay. Justine, please be quiet here, okay? If the conductor was not the victim, then they must have been the culprit. Please wait, that alone is insufficient. Of course, even I do not intend to rely only upon the process of elimination. Yeah, start panicking. Certain traces left at the crime scene led me to believe that the culprit is the conductor. Well then, please show it to us. What were the traces left at the crime scene that led me to deduce the culprit is the conductor? What are the traces left at the crime scene that led me to deduce the culprit is the conductor? I don't think we are on the same wavelength, Edgeworth. The blood? No. The killer hit the victim in this box. A bloodstain was found inside. No. What could it be? The blood? What? In doing so, we were led to believe the meeting room had been the scene of the crime. It was a ruse by the true culprit to hide the blood that had fallen from the storeroom. Okay. So we wouldn't find out about the existence of the black market auction, correct? Didn't we establish this? That took me so long to find the correct answer. Because I thought we already used this evidence. Indeed. If the culprit had been unrelated to the auction, there would have been no need to do such a thing. Ergo, the culprit could have only been the conductor. Well then, do you have any idea as to who the conductor might possibly be? Wait. The auction hall is at the PIC meeting room, and furthermore, there is a storeroom above it. The conductor must have been, at the very least, a member of the PIC. Am I gonna have to pick now?
So, in other words, you thus suspect me, I take it.
Isn't it natural to suspect you, the one with the most authority in the PIC? I mean, I have no doubt he's evil, but I feel like there's something off.
You're quite capable, I'll give you that much at least. But you know,
like I said before, you're far too naive. You have nothing, you know. There's no evidence that proves I am the culprit, you see. If by some chance you do have evidence, then why don't you present it? I don't. Do I have evidence that Blaze is the culprit? I don't have it. Blaze himself has suggested that he is the criminal. He's been showing that strange self-confidence for a while now. He knows that there is not a single piece of evidence left behind to incriminate him. Woohoo! If you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt, Edgeworth. You've been playing with fire a lot. Just kidding. I always wanted to say that, you know. Well then, Courtney.
I reckon. I just remembered something too. Okay, give it to me.
What?
You also lost your memories? No, that ain't it. Something just popped into my head right now.
Very well. Please tell us. She is so agreeable. Connie, could you tell me what you're doing?
Prosecutor Edgeworth will not give up until we have destroyed every last possibility. I'm destroying every possibility so that he will never oppose us again.
She's smart.
Justine, I don't really know what's going on, but we'll see it. Pops, I'm gonna help too. After all, he's the one who's wrong.
Fine then, let's hear what she has to say.
Well then, Miss Hart, please proceed. Sure thing. Just leave it to me.
Please make sure you only tell the truth.
Ain't that a matter, of course? I'm a bona fide journalist of justice, you know.
Somehow I feel uneasy.
You're saying the culprit was the conductor, right? That means the victim was a customer. Now here's where it gets a mite strange, you see?
Yeah.
You see, there were 11 people at auction, yes.
It's been bothering me from the start. The masks were all taken up. There's 11 masks. That's back there, and there's one mask, not including the conductor's one, the jamming ninja mask. That would make it 12 masks.
When the auction continued after the incident, I was dragged on over and snuck a bit down below.
You don't mean?
That's exactly what I mean. All 11 people were still there, present and accounted for.
Exactly.
Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
So it started with 11 people and there were still 11 people after the murder?
Was it a goose?
No, Sebastian.
Normally a prosecutor would call that a contradiction, you know. Were there really no changes in the auction at all?
Really? I'm telling ya, the auction just went on like normal. But there was one itty-bitty thing though.
What was it?
You know those hammers you always see at an auction? Like the one that lady is using over there.
An auction gavel, perhaps?
Yep, that's the one. All of a sudden, I couldn't hear the sound no more. It'd been banging away just prior to that.
The sound of the gavel, does that have anything to do with the case?
Oh boy, it's going to get even deeper now.
Yeah.
If Miss Hart's testimony is the truth, then this matter has taken a grave turn. If the victim was neither the conductor nor a customer, the very foundation of Prosecutor Adriel's reasoning would collapse,
and yours too?
No? Just his reverse, as they say. I hope you learned your lesson, Mr. Adriel. Mr. Adriel, there really is nothing we can do.
It's not over yet. Some mysteries still remain. I have to think. If I don't, then K will be.
Did you get the answer you wanted this time?
Well, then the deal's a deal. Uh-huh.
Please wait, Mr. Chairman. I believe it is still too early to make a judgment. There are still a few mysteries left in this case.
Yeah, you're on our side, somehow.
Until we have solved them all, we cannot call this a complete victory.
Yep.
Isn't that right, Prosecutor Adriel? I was expecting you to shout. Hold it, like you always do.
Yes, of course. Once again, Judge Courtney has come to my aid.
Well then, what is it? What sort of mysteries are left?
Well, of course. There's a contradiction in the autopsy report. Yep, we're still waiting for, what's the name? Dr. Young? Dr. Young? Yeah. Oh, she's here.
Operator in.
There we go.
What's wrong? Why were we suddenly caught here? Did someone suddenly get sick? I'll begin preparing a compressed test.
Ouch.
What you called me here for? Did something happen? Dr. Young, Miss Jensen, you have my gratitude for taking the trouble to come here. This won't take long, so please relax. Tell me, what in blazes is going on? Of course, we caught you here because something came up.
Judge Courtney, just what are you planning?
Bonnie Young, under the divine rule of law, please answer truthfully. And she's going to answer truthfully in the next episode, so until the next time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.